Yo, Kartel, you have young youth that grew up. Me can't tell a man what to do. But what's up with all of these gangster sign and so forth? Yo, we need to come out of the mindset now. A business you for teach you them now. Teach them how to own franchise, villas.
Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it.
When the people them want to sell their products, who them push it, they push it to us. Because now you know gone broadcast BMW and broadcast Porsche. Who you think are going to make the profit all of the other cars them sell? I know you know. What kind of foolishness is that? You made the same mistake with Clarks. Where you make the Clark songs and Clark make a killing off a hit. And you come out of the cage and I do the same foolishness. I want to you, brethren. A time we make some money now. Stop wasting your money with foolishness. You buy them cars, they buy assets. Buy assets, brethren, and make money work for you.
Do you think you're alienating some of your fans who are pro-JLP?
Kartel, I made a video a few months ago before you bust the case. And I said to myself, I am not going to make another video about you. I'm going to just sit back and watch and see if the man has gained some wisdom over time, or if the man is a victim of his environment and is also a victim of his habits. So in this video, Kartel, I'm going to share some new ideas with you of how you can actually overcome your, I would say, socio-psychological conditioning, meaning that overcome the kind of mindset you grew up with and raise to bigger and greater heights. You see me? Yeah. Yo, Kartel, the good book says, the Bible, it said there's safety in the midst of wise counsel. My mother always say that, show me your company, I'll tell you who you are. Birds of the same feather flock together, and if you lay down with dogs, you raise up with fleas. So Kartel, no. A few days ago, Mr. The man dropped $33 million, a whole lot of money that, on a Porsche. And when the man just boss, the man spent a whole lot of money on a BMW. The man spent at least about $50 million on old iron. Yo, Kartel, me not bad mind you. I can't tell the man how to spend his money. But one thing I've learned over the years, Kartel, I've learned this from the Rockefellers. One of the richest men back in the 1900s in America, an oil tycoon. He said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people than 100% of one man. Meaning that business and passive income is always more profitable than a job. But in your case now, you make a whole lot of money, so I can't tell you what to do. Because guess what now? You getting a whole lot of royalties from your kind of music. But what you don't realize, Kartel, is that, tell you what, you are running out of biological real estate. No matter how good and lyrical you are, there's a timeline on your dominance. A younger artist eventually will dethrone you. And because of that, Kartel, you have to look and realize that you are running out of biological real estate, meaning that you get old. The man almost reached 49 now, Kartel, and when you really look at it now, you should setting up industries now that can create passive income, that can roll big money for you. You just dropped $50 million, about 400,000 US dollars on old iron. Think about this. You could use that 400,000 US dollars and buy 2 villas around Ocho Rios. When you buy those villas now, Kartel, I guarantee you in 10 years, say you buy one of those villas for say maybe 300,000 US dollars. By 10 years, about 10 years from now, that villa will be about $1 million each. Trust me on that. But in the meantime, Kartel, the same villas could be working money for you. You see, Kartel, we live in the age of what you call Airbnb and Booking.com and Vybz. No. You could buy those villas and you could get somebody who is reliable, credible and honest to start to manage those properties through Airbnb and Kartel. You see the Porsche where you're driving, I wouldn't take my cash and buy that liability. That is foolishness. What happens now? The passive income when me generating through Airbnb and Booking.com and a Kartel, Is that kind of money gonna pay for my Porsche and my Range Rover in a cartel? It's what you call passive income.
Black people, we are the leaders in unnecessary spending. We buy stuff we don't need from people that we don't like to impress people we don't know. And at the end of the math of the equation, we end up having nothing but a whole bunch of name brand stuff, but never businesses that we can pass down to our children or real estate that increases or keeps its value over time.
Passive income cartel is the way to go. You can't take up that kind of cash cartel and go spend on old iron cartel. That money disappearing in thin air, because I guarantee you, as you drive that car right off the lot, it lose value. But I guarantee if you had bought those 2 villas around Ocho and Airbnb them, I guarantee you cartel, you'll be making a whole lot of money, because guess what now? That property could be generating passive income, and guess what now, cartel? You still own the property and the value going up. But look at the cars that you bought. The depreciating value right away. All it needs, cartel, is for an accident to happen, and them cars are worth nothing.
What is it about the Mercedes-Benz that makes it so attractive to African Americans even when they can barely afford it? And it's because it's a status symbol.
That's all.
And one thing we know about oppressed people, when you can enjoy true freedom, you surround yourself with the symbols of that freedom.
Absolutely.
And that's why the Louis bag is so important. That's why our children will kill for Air Jordans. It's not the sneaker, it's what it represents. And if I believe I'm worthless, that means I can only add value to myself by what I put on my body as opposed to what I put in it.
No, cartel. You have just endorsed Mark Golding, and Mark Golding has a whole lot more money than you. Mark Golding and his lineage have a whole lot of money, cartel. And cartel, I believe you're a wise man. Have you ever had a chance to go and sit with Mark Golding and say, Mark Golding, me know you come from a rich family. Give me some ideas of how I can invest my money and become rich like you. Talk to me, cartel, talk to me. Have you ever looked at Mark Golding's last report where he released his income? Did you see how much Mark Golding made from his rental properties? Cartel. Look at Mark Golding and the rich people in uptown. Do you see them go buy no old iron or motor cars and put it on social media that they're buying those cars? Cartel. You forget what the good book says? It says, do not throw your pearls in front of swines. You buying all of them expensive vehicles, cartel. Do you know the hyenas them are paying close attention to you and say, yo, you show up on them? Cartel, you deal with a ghetto mindset that when them see you rise, them will come and eat you. And cartel, you come out of the cage, and cartel, I do the same foolishness. The Bible says there's safety in the midst of wise counsel. You see me?
Made it born as a discipline shot.
Another way you could use that money, think about it. May I give you ideas now, cartel? And people, want to drop in the comments. Let me know if it's foolishness I am talking. Let me know if I am talking nonsense or if I'm talking wisdom. 400,000 US dollars. If you look the other day when you came out, the kerchief you were wearing, the orange kerchief, the price went up to the roof. That's a barometer, meaning that the little instrument we use to test the wind. That's your barometer to know that you still have powerful market share on the island. If you should realize, you have not signed up with Clark's Shoes Company, you know. Clark's have not given you a deal. Maybe me no know. Clark's give Popcorn a deal, but you don't get no deal from Clark's yet. Clark's have not given you a deal. And that's why I realize you may be not wearing any Clark's shoes. But if you sign a deal with Clark's cartel, Clark's going to chop you. Meaning that Clark's maybe going to give you a 5% royalty for every shoes they sell. Meaning that they're chopping you. Just like how they did with Michael Jordan in 1987. Nike gave him a 5% off every shoe sold. He made a lot of money. But I believe 15% is a better deal than 5%. So now guess what now? Because you become a wiser man and you want to make a whole lot more money now. Cartel. Think about this, cartel. Look at Kyrie Irving in the US when he said something anti-Semitic and them cut him. Nike even drop him. Kyrie Irving just signed up with Anta. You know, the big Chinese brand. Now, think about this cartel. All of them brand names where them youth they are wearing at the ghetto. Remember saying fake brands them, you know. And they spend a whole lot of money to try to look rich. Now, you know, want to control your business empire because guess what? You get a second time around in a cartel. So guess what now? If I were you, know, I must get some advisors and get some links so we can go down to China or contact one of those big Chinese manufacturers and cartel. Me would just start designing my own shoes. People, drop your comments. Tell me if I'm lying. Am I making sense? Kartel will get exclusive right to manufacture his whole brand and call the shoes like Vybz Soft. Whatever name you want to call the shoes. And Kartel, that Chinese company will manufacture your shoes them now. You get a bigger market share now, Kartel. Think about how many millions and millions you'll make, Kartel. Talk to me. Me I give you ideas, Kartel, and wait no, Kartel. You see, they making that money, Kartel. Remember, say me over here, so me love spillover, me love royalty. You see me?
Well, that's how it done. That's how it done.
When you start make all of that money, Kartel, remember, say me want something, I give you ideas. Yo, me want to get rich too. China make almost everything. Almost every big brand at China they make. You can't tell me say you come up with your shoes ideas. Some Chinese company manufactured and you control the market in Jamaica and cut out Clarks and all of them compete on the market share. I give you $1 billion ideas. And remember say when you make your money, don't forget me because me want some.
Real bad man no muggle in a shorts. Straight jeans, cut off foot pants.
Other ideas me I give you no cartel. It's not just shoes, you know. Me I talk about clothes, shorts, pants. Look at the Jordan apparel. You gonna take $400 drop pan rotted old iron when Hannah use bridging? Yo, what happened to us?
You see, the average black family passes on, listen to this, $0 to the next generation. Yep, I said 0. That means when somebody dies, the family gets nothing. No wonder we cry so much at funerals. We're grieving twice, grieving over losing a loved one and grieving that they didn't leave us anything. You see, other ethnic groups leave wills, but we leave bills.
There's a saying that you know, black people are the largest consumer group. When the people them want to sell their products, who them push it, they push it to us. Because now you know gonna broadcast BMW and broadcast Porsche. Who you think are going to make the profit all of the other cars them sell? I know you know. What kind of foolishness is that? You made the same mistake with Clarks. When you make the Clark songs and Clark make a killing off a hit. And you come out of the cage and I do the same foolishness. I want to you, brethren. A time we make some money now. Stop wasting your money with foolishness. You buy them cars, they buy assets. Buy assets, brethren, and make money work for you. One of the richest men in America said this, Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't have money working for you while you're asleep, you will work until you die. Kartel. Look at the rich people in uptown and the rich people them. They create what you call generational wealth. As you age, you don't have it anymore to rock it like you used to. And dancehall music have no shelf life. So the royalty what you might get from the music, no, you won't get it when you get older. Therefore, when you make them kind of money, brethren, you need to buy assets. No. Michael Leachin is one of the richest men in Jamaica. Have you arranged a meeting to talk to the great Michael Leachin? The $400,000 you invest in buying old iron Kartel. Michael Leachin investment company called Portland Investment Portfolio. Have you ever looked at his stock prices that he invested in? If you had invested the $400,000 in buying one of his shares, I guarantee you in a year you'd make about $30,000 in return on investment. So as I said, as the good book says, there's safety in the midst of wise counsel. Do you take some time and have a meeting with rich men like those and ask them how you can make your money work for you? Have you done that? Why is it we spend so much time and party and fun and games and gimmicks, and we don't spend some of that money, get some ideas from people who are richer and more powerful, how we can become rich and powerful too? Because we're a victim of our environment. We're a victim of our surroundings. We hang around people who are fool, and don't have no sense. People, wanna drop in the comments, wanna hit the like, the share, and the subscribe, because I know some me talk facts.
Yo, that's how it done. That's how it done. That's how it done.
Kartel, you get a second time around, brethren, and you don't invest your money. No, look at uptown people. You don't own any KFC franchise. Look how much money KFC make in Jamaica. You don't own any Popeye franchise. You don't own any Domino franchise, because guess what now? Grace Kennedy and the Issas them control the hotel and they control the franchises them. They're making all the money. So Kartel, you have to find a virgin territory so you can make your money.
Get to you not get no justice. The system no provide no work for me.
Kartel, the largest car company in the world nowadays is BYD in China. You ever take a look at BYD cars and their Range Rovers? You ever look at the Yangwang 9, the car that can do a 360 turn? Kartel. The Chinese now are dominating the auto market. Kartel. Based on my observation and analysis, I see some Chinese car coming in Jamaica, but I don't see a Chinese car dealership yet. This is a territory where you could have used that capital now, Kartel. Connect with one of the Chinese manufacturers now and open up a car dealership in Jamaica, and you own that. Yo, I want to talk about. Ownership run things now. You can now hire a professional from overseas now who know how to run a car dealership now, and you now start selling new Chinese car in Jamaica. Yo, we need to get out of this mindset. When a black man make money, it's all party, liquor, woman and cars. Young youths in Jamaica, learn this. A man who has too many women will never accomplish any success in life. Let me say that again. A man with too many women will never accomplish any great success in life. We as black men, when we start make money, we have to have a pretty car, one girl down a east, one girl down a west, one girl down a north, and one down south. Yo, we build and invest in the small head down here. So you know the small head me I talk down here, so the small head. And we don't invest in this big head. That's why we end up broke. Shout glory! No. Look at great artists like the man Lieutenant Stitchy. Now if you walk around pan and a beg money now for help with his medical condition. Bounty Killer if you host meeting of to try to help Lieutenant Stitchy. Look at Tiger. Look at Major Mackerel. And watch out for Elephant Man now because I'm picking you all over the whole place. Those foolishness need to stop. This modern plantation bullshit need to stop. You guys are doing crazy stuff with your money. Yo, how much party you can have? Yo, me a rant off now because I'm going to pay nonsense. No, all of those artists me just mentioned who end up broke. Look how much money went through their hand. Look how much money passed through their hand and they did nothing with it. But just party and gal and sex and woman and pure foolishness. And end up broke.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, Kartel, you have young youth that grew up. Me can't tell a man what to do. But what's up with all of these gangster sign and so forth? Yo, we need to come out of the mindset now. A business you teach you them now. Teach them how to own franchise, villas. Yo, you went down to St. Vincent the other day. The elites in Jamaica control the tourist business them. No, you go down to St. Vincent now and buy some beachfront property, Kartel. And what you do now? You see all the money I make now, brethren? You just build resorts and villas. I saw the thing set. And guess what now? You will promote that now called Vybz Resort, Kartel. Talk to me, Kartel. Me I talk reality now, you know. You own them things, the brethren. You see how when you're dead, you still make money. When you're asleep, you make money. But what you fail to understand, similar to Mary J. Blige, she broke. Little Kim broke. R. Kelly broke. All of them people have an $80 million mortgage on a house. If you understand how them people are so mad, seriously, think about it. In the heyday of excitement and popularity, they made tons of money. And what they do? They invest all the money in liabilities. Kartel, you come out of the joint. You see how it stay, you get a second chance, brethren. Me can't tell you what to do with your money, brethren. But at least, brethren, invest in assets. Stop spending your money on liability. Because I guarantee you, brethren, you see, if you don't make changes, brethren, remember, say, me tell you, say, you will regret it as long as you live. You understand me? You don't want to get to a point in life that you reach 56 and I could keep stage shows like Aretha Franklin and all them foolishness. Nah! Money must be working for you. As Warren Buffett says, if you don't have money working for you while you're asleep, you will definitely work until you die.
I will say unto the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust.
Like I said, Kartel, I cannot tell the I man what to do. But I'm just share some ideas with the man. Because the good book says, there is safety in the midst of wise counsel. It also says, the fool and his money will soon depart. And Kartel, don't be a fool. Don't be like them other artists who make a fortune and end up broke and dead and beg money to bury them. You don't want them foolishness, brethren.
Hallelujah. Show glory.
No, Kartel, take a look at this cornfield. Investments are like this. A few grains of corn planted, and you see the return on the investments. Now, that is how you invest. So, Kartel, as I said before, invest in real estate by buying villas or building resorts. Kartel, the value will go up and passive income will flow to you even when you are asleep. Kartel, you have a good brand. Link up with one of them Chinese companies, start to make your shoes brand and your clothing line. And then you will control the majority share of that and you will lock down the Jamaican market. Kartel, listen to me and listen to me wisely, Kartel. Invest in franchises. Buy stocks. Contact Lee Chin. Contact Magic Johnson. Contact Shaquille O'Neal. Contact Michael Jordan. And let them give you ideas, brethren, on how to invest. We need to get out of this backward mindset. We need to get out of this kind of mindset where we're going from hand to mouth. And Kartel, use wisdom in everything you do, brethren. Remember what the good book says. It says, wisdom is supreme. And in all thy ways get understanding. On that note, Jamcan is out on a good return on investment. I and I talking about. People, see you in the next video. Peace.